Hello, I'm David Howell, and the idea of this film is that you get the opportunity to see me working and to have some idea of my methods and the way I actually approach the business of painting watercolour. My normal way of working is to start off with a sketch. I like to have the idea in my head and on a bit of paper to start off with, because I don't actually draw on the watercolour paper. I like to keep the actual watercolour pure. The great thing about doing a sketch is it helps you to know where you're going, so that when it comes to the actual painting part, if you've sort of familiarised yourself sufficiently with what's going on around you, you can concentrate on the painting without spending too much time looking at it. Sometimes if you can just get a little bit of it established in a sensible way, then everything else starts to fall into line eventually. The great secret of a complicated picture like this, particularly with detail like windows, is not to get too architectural about it. It's quite normal, this, actually, to sort of suddenly come across something. I think at the end of the day, this is worth a sketch. These boat sheds are typical of the sort of subject that I like. They're a bit of a link with the past, but they're lovely and attractive shapes. Nothing is straight, gutter lines are all bent. I think we have to do something about these boats. I keep sort of walking around them. It's all this type of detail that makes the painting have interest. I'm sticking my hand in my trees on this side as well, but they can all be given a bit of sorting out treatment. What I'm going to do today is just do some very quick watercolour sketching, because that's an excellent way of getting material to work back in the studio. But I think it's important now just to sort of finish this off with getting the boats in. What you've got to do is to go out there, paint the best you can, and at some stage you've just got to walk away from it.